We are in a hallway in the Venetian Resort preparing to go to an event that is very important in Las Vegas. It's Global Gaming Expo. Now, global gaming is getting more and more popular, and it's kind of complicated, but we're just going to visit the expo itself. But first, we have to enter this room and get in this long line to prove to the folks at Global Gaming Expo that we have had our vaccinations. Please note the little circular things on the floor which make us stand 6 feet apart. Of course, when we get into the expo itself, we're all very close together. The times certainly are changing. Yes, times have changed. No more are there big magazine racks. You come and take a picture of these codes and get your magazines that way. So here we go. Here's the big sign outside of one of the entrances. This is usually the exit for me, but I'm going to go inside since the door is open and I'm here. This is a new sign that I haven't seen in the past. By eliminating 12,000 feet of carpet, we've reduced 5.2 tons of carbon emissions, kept 2.5 miles of tape out of the landfill. However, if there are thousands of people attending this show, their feet may notice the lack of carpet. Scientific Games, the folks who produce all of these games that we are seeing here, is a Las Vegas-based company, and they make some of the games here and some, I think the woman said, in Australia, but these are worldwide games. India, Australia, China. So these games go all over the world, and we're going to take a closer look. One of the fun things about coming to this show is that you can play the games, and they are set to give a lot of winners, and you don't have to put any money in, but you don't get any money when you punch a winner either. This is Lock and Link Riches. I'm gonna try. I just played this Lock and Link Riches game, and although I haven't hit a huge bonus yet, it still says I have $180 to play with. But this machine is brand new, clean as a whistle, and everything works so smoothly. It's really a pleasure. Great video. Those of us who hate face masks do not like this sign. Face masks are mandatory. All individuals are required to wear, blah, blah, blah. Approved face coverings fit properly and snugly, fully covering your nose and mouth and secure under your chin. Not permitted face coverings which contain holes, face coverings that blah blah, unable to secure under your chin, mesh materials, neck gaiter, face coverings with exhalation valves, costume masks. To report a concern to the G3E show management team, blah, 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 or notify a safety ambassador. Isn't this precious? All these colorful displays are to impress the folks from commercial and tribal gaming companies. The show is put on by the American Gaming Association and organized by Reed Expositions. You can see a lot of people here talking with others to learn about their best practices. Aristocrat Gaming is a company I know, and they have a large exhibit here. They also have an appointment-only situation, so if you don't have an appointment, you don't get to go into this booth. So hopefully they are so busy. They said for 2 days they're having appointments, and the last day the public is invited. I don't know what they mean by that, but Aristocrat makes the Buffalo machine, and I have been on those machines from time to time myself. Their headquarters are in Summerlin, which is part of the Las Vegas area in Nevada. KONAMI is here, and I asked about headquarters. Their headquarters are Japan. They have an office in Las Vegas and also in Australia. Their most popular game, the gentleman at the desk said, "We're in every casino in the world." And he said his most popular game here is China's Shores. And what they're showing here are new games. And there is a spin-off way over there of a new version of the China Shores game. It's pretty easy to punch a button on a slot machine, but I guess there's more to it. I can't hardly pronounce the name of this company. Tech. Electrify casino gaming with Axiom Tech, advanced embedded computer solutions, and OEM/ODM services. Well, I'm not quite sure what all those initials mean. I think I would just rather punch the button. The big E is Every, and here are some of their machines.
Oh, let me get them out.
And this is a Las Vegas company. And they love Shark Week. Every may have a neat shark video, but they also provide next-level security during financial transactions, thrilling and captivating casino games, loyalty programs, online social games, and award-winning slot tournaments. One thing conventions do is to provide employment for local models. This is Marika Rock, and she is on her feet between these machines for 8 hours, 3 days running, and I just hope she's well paid. The company is Novamatic, whose headquarters are in Austria. U.S. headquarters are in Illinois. Forgot the name of the town. But they have a big exhibit here, and I guess we'll see their name around town. Sports betting is a big thing, and here's a company called Sport Trader, the #1 sports data provider in the U.S. Who knew that folks in the gaming business needed attorneys? Look at this sign. The right lawyers do make a difference.
My boy, so I want to mat him upside the head or put him in a headlock. I got to behave. Now he's the president of the nation. So I get a little leeway because I'm up here on the stage, so I don't have to wear a mask. But if anybody would needed a mask, I got an extra mask out here.
Aruz, I hope that's how you say it. Aruz Gaming is a name that I recognize, and while the carpet is not in the hallways, it is in their booth, so that their sales folks won't get too tired standing all day for several days. This table is in Aruz Gaming.
Where are you looking? All right, hold on. All right, let him pass. I'm off. What up?
One chance that I should get better.
I don't know that we have. Oh, really? We have. I'm the travel against guys, so the slot guy might know. We have a guy that he's transitioning to Arizona. So.
A gentleman here said that this outfit is not for sale. It is typically like leased for $500 a day, and there are a bunch of positions, and I suppose a casino can make money. G3E is a business-to-business event, and lots of folks talk to other folks while they are here. Sometimes they're placing orders, sometimes they're just getting to know each other. EGT is a company that is here with machines, and their headquarters are in Bulgaria, of all things. I wouldn't have thought that. They have a great video here and machines to show.
Sound good? Okay. So for the next 20 minutes, we're going to talk about AI and what the future holds in this industry. But before we go, let's make sure the clicker works. I have a question for you guys.
Casino Track is a company that will handle players' card, information, marketing, etc. They have, I think he said, about 40 properties in Nevada, but none of them in Las Vegas yet. I stopped by this booth because the sign said provider of slot machine parts. Turns out there are two companies here, Monico and WSPS. Small company located very near where I live, 6 employees, and they've got a reasonably sized booth here at the Global Gaming Expo, and I hope they're doing well. He has lots of signs that say we know what it takes, and it looks like they are a global leader in high-tech industrial displays, and I haven't seen a lot of samples here, but we'll take their word for it that they know what it takes. Here's the sign and here's the product. Gary Platt Manufacturing, extended play seats. So if you want to play for hours, play blackjack for hours, you hope you have one of these seats. I stopped by a booth called Transact because I was curious when they were talking about tabletop printers. But while I was here, I got to see the inside. Those of us who play slot machines, hopefully we have a little money left when we finish our time at the machine and we get a piece of paper that is printed. And this is what the printer looks like inside. Now, Transact has offices in Las Vegas, but they're also in Macau and Australia and all around the world. She said they have about 100 employees here. So anyway, this is the inside of the machine. And she said that people who acquire the slot machine acquire the printer separately, and that's what Transact provides. I talked to a gentleman here at Casino Cash Track, and he said basically the software that they supply will keep track of where the money is, where it's going out, where it's coming in, and did we make money today? So it's a complicated situation to me, but he says, nah, we do it all the time. Casino Cash Track. I was curious when I saw that UNLV School of Law was here, and I asked, why are they here? And I was told they have a gaming law program. So if you're interested in gaming law, come to UNLV. This display is called Dream Seat, custom sportsbook seating, and you can put your own logo on the seats. And I assume they're comfortable because some folks will watch 1 or 2, maybe even 3 football, basketball, baseball games and in a row, and they need a comfortable seat, Dream Seat. I was fooled when looking at this booth and the gentleman making a demonstration of blackjack, because there is a game called Down Under Outback, and here is a kangaroo and a little roo. However, I was told by a gentleman here that Mask, the company, is a Denver-based company, and all of these little signs are games that they provide. And so, not Australian, but Colorado-based Mask. More chairs for the casino by Gasser, GasserChair.com, and looks like they have a whole selection. and they try to be comfortable as well.
If you win, we'll send them right to you.
I was surprised to see Omaha Steaks here, but the gentleman explained that casinos may in fact serve the Omaha Steaks, or they may use them as prizes and that kind of thing. They have samples and they are very well received. If you need a plaque to give to your high rollers, and you'd rather it be in bronze than gold, Brave Dazzle will provide it, and they look pretty good, these plaques and pictures, etc. Brave Dazzle. For folks who tend to gamble more than they should, this sign is a little off-putting. Give your customers even more to play with. Unlock the power of mobile payment. Well, I'm going to unlock the power of mobile transportation and leave G3E 2021. I have enjoyed being here. I have been a little confused, but I always learn a little something, and I love G3E.